Hi again everyone, I hope you're all doing really well. Now, if you have been on my channel before, you would probably know that I was once part of the Contextlogic aka Wish fan club. However, as the stock has continued to produce increasingly disappointing results, I have cooled on the stock somewhat. Now, had you got into Wish stock at the start of this past week and held it throughout, you would have actually enjoyed a very healthy 17.84% return in value this week. This is more than double the return the NASDAQ achieved this week, which returned to still strong 8.5% as the market demonstrated a bit of a rebound following the sell-off from the Russia-Ukraine crisis. Now, this might be getting some people excited, thinking that Wish is finally turning around what has been, quite frankly, a tumultuous life since IPOing a little over a year ago, where it peaked at around $32 a share, yet during Monday's trade hit an all-time low of $1.60 per share. But I think it is worth sending out a bit of a warning signal that this may not be how things pan out in the long run, and this week may really be a bit of an anomaly that saw the stock achieve an all-time low, yet at the same time mount one of its strongest weekly performances since it went public. Now, while this mini comeback has all played out, two major analysts have actually severely cut back their forecasts for Wish. On Thursday, UBS cut their 12-month price target from $4 a share down to $2 per share. And on Friday, Cohen and Company cut their 12-month price target from $5 a share also to $2 per share. So while the stock rallied back up above the $2 mark on Friday, hitting an intraday high of $2.27 before finishing off the session at $2.18 and $2.21 in the aftermarket, there seems to be some big and powerful people who think this rally won't last, but why? The answer to which is the subject of the remainder of this video. So I and others have talked about the efforts Wish has taken in the past to turn around the company. These have included recently replacing the CEO, upgrading the platform to be more engaging and enjoyable for users through such mediums as Wish Clips. They've also added in a layer of filtering for allowing merchants onto the platform. This way they can improve the quality of their offerings. Also, they've put great resources into improving their supply chain. Two early pain points that have prevented the company from building a crucial returning customer base they have really been putting money into. And given the market softness, the bleak high inflation driven economic outlook, Wish was seen as a potential winner in the upcoming period, as they will be able to take advantage of lower costs of advertising to drive users to the platform as more consumers look to seek cheaper substitute goods over full priced ones. So given all of this recent history for the company, it made me think, what is driving this continued sinking outlook for the company? And when I thought about it, I came up with two potential issues driving the analysts' expectations down for Wish stock. The first and the simplest to understand is that analysts are not placing much faith in Wish to be able to turn around their fortunes. Granted, the CEO has only just been appointed, but the company's public history has been one that has led to continued disappointment from analysts and investors. So it is easy to understand low confidence in the company from the analysts, who have seemed to get it wrong with this stock over and over again and are not looking to do the same going forward. The other reason, and I think the likely stronger of the two for slashing current analyst sentiment around the stock, is that analysts are perhaps seeing Contextlogic as being in a position where they are about to run out of cash. Much has been made about the cash burn the company has been experiencing in the past 12 months with every quarterly result they have released. But based on the past year's expenditure, Contextlogic has about 1 year worth of cash runway left. They are going to need money from somewhere if they are to ride out the year and to be around in 2023. To do this, they have basically two options: debt or equity, both of which do not bode well for the share value. A debt raising will sink the underlying tangible value of the stocks, as it will increase the ratio of liabilities to assets, not to mention the ongoing interest expense this will incur, bringing further pain to the company's attempts to become profitable. Alternatively, by doing an equity raising, they will have more cash. However, it will dilute the underlying value of the stocks, as the net assets are now being divided among even more stocks. And given how low the share price is now versus when it IPO'd back at $23 a stock, the dilution from an equity raising will be particularly severe. So either way, shareholders are stuck between a rock and a hard place, and I think this is what the analysts are pricing in with their fresh cuts to the 12-month price guidance. Of course, I'm not giving you investing advice here, but I would personally be particularly cautious with Wish stock this year. While these near low stock prices and the potential for an improved company performance going forward may appear to be a great buying opportunity to get on board the stock as the company makes a decent thrust at reversing their fortunes, it may seem that these good times may not indeed last forever, well, at least for 2022. For Wish stock to remain as a going concern, they are inevitably going to need an injection of cash. I'm not trying to generate FUD with this video, but people playing the stock need to be aware that developments in this area are indeed likely to be in the pipeline for the company soon. I do hope the company can turn their fortunes around, but it is increasingly likely this injection of cash is going to be coming and it is going to hurt the share value. Anyway, what are your thoughts on Contextlogic at the moment? Have you given much thought to their cash situation? What do you see as being on the cards for them for the rest of 2022? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If there is another stock you would like me to take a look at, mention a ticker symbol in the comments as well, and I'll see what I can do. Until next time, everyone, may the markets trade in your favor. Cheers.